Hello, this is Cork Cheeky, and today I had a request to do a tutorial for this photo set right here, my Roy Mustang photo set, on how to make a picture, then split into GIFs, and then go back to the picture. So basically, I'm going to start assuming you already know how to do basic GIFing. I have 4 GIFs that will be the ones that are here, 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 and here. And they are all the same dimension. I've made them all 245 by 200. They must be the same height, or else it's not going to work. And then the 3 in the middle, I have all made 160 by 160. Sorry. And then I have my main picture, which is going to be on all of them. Now, I must admit, all these GIFs were made in 2 seconds because I'm just doing this tutorial really quickly. And you'll use like actual pictures that you want, but try not to make it too long. Usually 245 with pixels, which are the 2 frames ones like these, they can have about 20 frames if you're using anime torrents like I am. They can use about 25 frames, so I'd suggest 12 frames for the smaller pictures like that go here, about 12 frames, so you don't want to go over the limit for GIFs. So in Photoshop, you can color it, do whatever you want to the GIF. I'm not doing anything because, like I said, I'm just doing this really quickly to show someone how to do it. But basically, you're gonna take the main picture, which is here. I'm gonna pull this out so it's alright. You're gonna take your main picture, and you're going to size it to 500 by however many. The GIFs that are across like this are 500. So every photo set is 500 pixels across. And down you have to measure, each white bar is 10 pixels. So I'm only going to do the bottom half of this photo set, so only from here down. So that's 10 and 10 is 20, plus 200, 200, and 160, because the height of these are 200, and the height of the smaller ones that I'm using are 160. So you need to add them up. So this in total should be the total number of pixels going down for the whole entire photo set. So you want to resize this. It might take a couple tries to resize it the way you want so you can fit the part of the GIF that you wanted, but it should be pretty easy. You can play around with the sizes to make it more square or more not square. Alright, I want it to be 580. I always add a little extra so I can trim off. So, and this will be 500. I kind of want to center this, so I'm just going to do that really quickly. Alright. So now it is the total number of pixels across. It will perfectly fit onto these. Okay, so now what you want to do with the big picture to get them onto the individual ones is you have to decide which one is going where. For example, this one will be my number 1 GIF. This one, the one of Klein and Kirito. This one will be my number 1 GIF, and it will go there. So if I wanted to go here, I need to take this image, and I'm going to canvas. Select go to image, canvas. It will open this up. You will have to click this arrow to cut it down. Make sure it's on pixels. Since this width is 245 by 200, you need to make this coincide. So don't worry about it being cut off because that's the idea. So you're going to click proceed. Make sure. So then you need to click one of the other ones, not 5, because it won't. 1, because it won't work if you click 1. Click one of the other sides. Select all frames, copy frames, and then you're gonna choose the first GIF that you have. So that's this one for me. You're going to click on the very last frame, and click paste frames. And then make sure paste method is paste after selection. Make sure that they are all the same length and time. Every single GIF is the same length and time. So that way the GIF will be like this. And then when you put it all together, it will be Kirito eventually. So you save this. Make sure this doesn't go over the limit. Okay, so now you want to come back to your main picture. Let me just pull this up. Alright, you're going to come back to your main picture, and by clicking Alt-Control-Z, I don't know what the command is on Mac computers, it will turn back into the regular picture. The regular GIF. Sorry. Now you're going to take the canvas size again, pixels, make sure. Then you're going to do it in the exact same way, but on the other side. So we're going to copy these frames, and we're going to paste it to our second GIF. Just like before, we're going to paste after selection, and it'll show up there. Now we're going to save for web devices, make sure it's not over the limit. Save that. That'll be our number 2. You don't have to number them. I just like to do it because it keeps me organized. Alright. So then we're going to press Alt-Control-Z again. It'll go back to the main GIF. And this time you only want to click this arrow key because you're going to do the middle row of these, the 160. So you're going to click this arrow. Make sure it's on pixels. You're going to do a 160 by 160. Proceed, and there will be, so you copy it, and you're going to come to your first 160. Oh, make sure that there's the same amount of frames in every single GIF. So I'm making 8 frames for the first GIF, be in every single one of these, like this. 8, there's only 8. I'll come to those later. Okay, so now we're going to paste the frames after, just like before. We're going to save this. Alright, we're going to come back to Photoshop. Go back to our main picture. Alt-Control-Z, which returns us back to the normal GIF. Canvas size. Pixels. This time you're going to just keep it in the center because you're going to do the center GIF. So 160 by 160. So you're going to copy this. Copy the frames. I'm going to minimize these as I go along. It'll be easier. So I already did this one. Alright, so these ones are the ones I still have to do. Alright, so I'm going to memorize this. So I'm going to paste the frames after the selection. Now I'm going to save. I'm just going to put these all together so I don't get disorganized. Alright, gonna come back to the main picture, Alt-Control-Z. Oh, I just did the wrong thing, sorry. Alright, coming back to this one, we're gonna do Control-Alt-Z. It'll return it to the main picture. Now we're gonna do the middle one to the far. We're gonna do pixels, 160 by 160. We're going to copy frames, and we're going to paste it onto the very last 160 by 160 GIF that we have. So here we go. After selection, we're going to save for web devices. I am not making these to look pretty. Like I said, I'm just doing this to show a general tutorial of how to do it. You can make yours really pretty. I'm just doing them right now. And these are random GIFs I just picked out of Sword Art Online. I'm not intending to make it. Come back to the regular picture. Alt-Control-Z once again. It'll return to the main picture. And now you only have 2 left. That will be the bottom 2 here. So you're going to take this once more and you're going to trim it again. But this time you're going to do the bottom arrow, which will make sure that it'll be this GIF. So you could do 245 because that's the width across, and 200 because that's my height. I'm going to proceed, copy frames, sorry, clumsy, and we're going to paste them after, save this, we're going to save there we go, save the entire GIF, 6, come back to the main picture, we're done with this one. We're done with this one. So now we're going to come back to the main GIF, Alt-Control-Z, go back to the main picture, canvas size again, and you're going to do your final one by clicking this arrow, pixels, 245 because that's our width across, 200 because that's our height. We're going to finally proceed, copy frames, place it onto the last GIF, paste frames after. Now we're going to save for web devices, it'll save the whole GIF, and place that as our number 7. And you are done with the Photoshop portion of the tutorial. Now you can put it into photo set form. So what you do is you go to photo. I haven't done it since the new layout because I've been very lazy lately. Been very busy with school. But we're going to go to I'm going to select all the pictures that I'm using in the photo set. Open them. We're going to arrange them like so. And it doesn't look like it right now. Here, hold on more. Find how to correctly. This goes here. This goes here. Alright, this one goes in the middle. Now, it should come out something like this. It's not on time right now, but since you have all the same number of frames, now when you upload it, it should look something like this. It won't always be on time, but as you can see, it goes from the main GIF to the smaller GIFs. You're going to create post, I suppose, if you want to. And you have your final product. I hope that cleared things up. If you need more help, feel free to ask questions. If it was really unclear, I'm sorry, I'm not that great at tutorials. But that's the basic logistics of it. You can use more frames if you want. You can color if you want. I didn't color or use an advanced amount of frames, but it's the same idea. Good luck.